this kind of violence is perpetuated by what we hear the governor saying, what we hear the mayor in Minneapolis saying, and their irresponsibility is extremely reckless. Governor Timwalz has my phone number. I have called him and talked to him and said, listen, you let your city burn down in 2020. Don't do it again. President Trump wants to keep everybody safe. We're enforcing federal law. We're protecting every single American. Work with us. I want to remind you that Minneapolis itself, under the mayor's leadership and the governor's leadership, released almost 500 criminals out onto the streets rather than bring them to justice and turn them over to federal authorities. So they know they're releasing murderers and rapists and drug traffickers on the streets of Minneapolis. We're out there making sure they don't harm American citizens, and we're getting attacked while we do it, but we're going to continue to do our work and do what's right because it's what President Trump promised the American people.
As usual, they are lying, taking zero accountability and pointing the finger at everything else as if that was the problem, instead of the actual problem, which is them. First of all, there is no record of mass releasing inmates. In Minnesota, the folks that were released, all rehabilitation programs demonstrated that they were safe for the public, unlike the people that they are hiring. Second, they keep bringing up numbers like 1,300%, 8,000% without bringing any data. Where is the proof? If we're going to talk about numbers, y'all need to address that more people have passed away in 2025 under this administration than the entire past administration. 4 migrants passed away in the first 10 days of 2026 alone. That's without counting the story from yesterday, where a migrant was likely unalived by ICE agents and other detainees saw agents literally choking him. It's also getting exhausted to continue to see them push the narrative. It's the other leaders. And the president has made comments about unaliving people. ICE agents are being hella violent out on the streets. I have a lot of critiques for the Democratic Party. They could always do more. But to blame the governor of Minnesota, saying that he is causing the violence, and one of his last posts was urging for peace, is absolutely mental. Como no les da vergüenza? And I cannot wait for the day changes happen and folks like her can be held accountable for the damage they have done towards humanity. Familia, what do you all think about this? Let's talk about it.